So, good afternoon. Welcome back to another Arsenal transfer news update live stream. Obviously, we're here every single day to cover the latest Arsenal transfer news, as always, to make sure drop me a like, share, sub. You guys know the latest on you guys know what to do and all that stuff. But yes, guys, it's a lovely summer's day, isn't it, today? I don't even think it's not even classed as summer yet, but I don't even know when summer is. But anyway, it's a really nice day. So we're gonna go through this stream. I'm gonna go out and get a tan in a minute. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. And we're gonna go through the latest news today. Of course, William Saliba is very close, I should say, and signed a new contract. A bit of good news from Arsenal fans as well. It's about my Italian as well, Federico Chiesa. He's been linked with an Arsenal move. And we'll also talk a little bit about Kai Havertz, who also find it interesting in Kai Havertz as well. So, yeah, we've got a lot to go through today as always. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as always. Leave a comment down below. You guys know I read every single one out. So, yeah, make sure you leave everything down below. And today is Champions League final day as well. Champions League final day tonight. Inter Milan against Man City. Let me know your predictions down below. Who's going to win? I'm backing Inter Milan. Forza Inter. So, yes, Inter Milan going to do it, people. Mark my words. Come back to this stream. I will be live. Match reaction after the game, obviously. There'll be no watch on. There'll just be a match reaction after the game for that. So, make sure you guys stay tuned for that because it's going to be a good one. But let's get into the latest news, guys. Let's share the screen as always. And we're going to get to our first story today, which is obviously about William Saliba. And, yes, let's get into this today. William Saliba has agreed to sign a new contract with the Gunners. Finally, we had a little complication with the deal. But yes, now it's finally, as reported by many sources here, and for British himself, also on Twitter, William Saliba agrees new Arsenal deal, admin transfer, interested in the Gunners defender. Right, Arsenal been in talks with star defender William Saliba, a new contract for much of the season now. He's come to the decision on the future. And, of course, there's rival clubs in for him like PSG, but it looks like he's not saying at Arsenal, obviously. So let's read through this, guys. William Saliba has agreed to sign a new 4-year deal with Arsenal, successfully concluding months of contract talks. The French defender, 22, was instrumental in the Gunners Premier League title charge until the injury brought his outstanding season to a premature end in March. During Saliba's recovery from a serious back injury, Arsenal ramped up negotiations amid strong interest from rival clubs abroad and in England. Let's read through this. Let's keep going, people. Although the highly rated centre-back is yet to sign a contract in person, he expects to put pen to paper on a deal which will see him remain at the Emirates until 2027 before pre-season begins. Boss Mikel Arteta is desperate to secure Saliba's long-term future, as the Gunners have been doing with very other key players in 2023, such as Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Aaron Ramsdale. I think that is pretty much that. No, it's not. Now, Saliba has followed them, having enjoyed a superb campaign after spending these few seasons as a player out on loan in the native France. Arteta trusted him from the get-go, this term, and was immediately rewarded with a series of impressive performances, which showed why the Gunners paid St Etienne 27 mil to sign him in the summer of 2019. It soon emerged that the 22-year-old, I can't believe he's still 22, by the way. It soon emerged that the 22-year-old was tied down until next summer, and Arsenal Chiefs made a move to renew terms last month. Arteta admitted that his club would doing anything that they could possibly do to get Saliba signed a new deal, obviously. And yes, there he is, of course, William Saliba, the Rolls Royce people. Yes, what defender he is, people. But yes, it doesn't say how much. Oh, it might do. I'm trying to look how much he's going to be on, like in terms of his wages, guys. So then when I learn the chat. We want to keep our best talent, the Gunners manager vowed, especially the players that deserve some recognition. Recognition. I think he's been incredible since he came back from his loan period, and we want to reward him, that is for sure. Yeah, I agree. He's, for me, Arsenal's most important player. We will find the right moment to do that. Obviously, technical director Edu and the board are on top of every negotiation regarding new contracts, and now we're doing everything we possibly can to do that in the right moment at the right time. The communication and the relationship is super. It's about timing, I think, nothing else. But yes, hold on, it's loading, guys. Fucking slow. In January, Floyd Arsenal was offered the derby victory over Tottenham. Saliba declared, "I'm so happy here. The club is speaking on my agent and me. The only thing I can do is focus on my football. I'm so happy here." Now that talks that ends with a positive outcome, the Gunners can focus on bringing in new signings and bolstering Arteta's squad ahead of the new season. It's also understood that the Spaniard is ready to be ruthless, calling certain players who aren't deemed at the level required in a bid to finally beat Man City in the Premier League title. But it just doesn't say how much he's on, guys. It doesn't say how much he's on. But yeah, look, I'm buzzing. This is what I want. This club this is a sign of this club showing a bit of ambition for once. You know, because how many of these players in the past, how many of our top elite players have we let go? You know, for free, for example. And there were clubs around Saliba. Obviously, PSG was one of the main ones. But I'm buzzing, man. This guy, as I said, yeah, one of Arsenal's most important players, if not the most important. You know, people may disagree. People may say it's Odegaard. Everyone's up to their opinion. But for me, right, William Saliba is Arsenal's most important player. That's a fact, in my opinion. You know, and I said this multiple times before, right? Without Saliba, that is one of the reasons why we capitulated so much. That is one of the reasons, and it's not the main excuse, obviously. It comes down to other things. But why we lost the league title? Because we lost Saliba as well, in my opinion. That is one of the small minority reasons why we lost the league title, in my opinion. You know, when he got injured at Sporting Lisbon, it all went downhill, in my opinion, from there. And not only that, he makes players like Ben White. Look at the difference when Ben White's playing with Saliba, and look at the difference when Ben White plays with Rob Holding. You guys can see what I mean. One of the reasons why for Ben White has dropped off so much is because Rob Holding's next to him. You know, everything comes from Saliba from the back as well. I mean, everything. You know, we love to play out from the back, rounds out from the back. Love to, you know, very good distribution, very good distributed goalkeeper. Right? We love to play distribution football from out the back. It all comes from Saliba. Go and look at half our goals this season from when we play out from the back. The prime example is when we played Fulham at Craven Cottage and we won 3-0. I think it's our second goal where Martinelli scored. All came from Saliba. Saliba picks up from the back, what's a pass, switches the play to Trossard into Martinelli, and we score. There's other examples as well. Right? This man deserves a new contract. That's a fact. He deserves whatever he's asked for as well, in my opinion. I'll give him how much money he wants. Because there's talk before, the reason why we didn't get this deal done earlier, this contract signed earlier, is because we only gave Saliba 120k a week. And he wasn't happy with that. And I don't blame him for not being happy with that. You know, he deserves, if Saka can get 250 grand a week, right, he deserves the same amount of Saka then, in my opinion. Yeah, we all love Saka, but Saliba is Arsenal's most important player, as I said, in my opinion. So, for me, right, he deserves what he's asked for. And I'm glad we've finally sorted this out. And I'm glad he's going to sign a new contract now. You know, this is the first time I've seen this club actually get the players, some of our most important players actually signed and sealed and kept at our football club. I mean, go back to previous seasons. You know, we let Ozil go. We let Alexis Sanchez go. Van Persie. Aaron Ramsey. Like, there's some of our top players we just let go for free because we couldn't sort out their new contracts or whatever. But at least with these three players, you know, Saka, Martinelli and Saliba, three of our most important players at the football club, we've actually kept them down signing as obviously new contracts. So I'm really happy with that. And as I said, Saliba deserves it. I mean, not only when he's with, I mean, when he plays on the ball, one of the most calmest, composed defenders we've ever had, in my opinion. I'm not even joking. Bro just looks so calm on the ball when he gets it. I remember watching his first game against Crystal Palace. You know, his debut against Crystal Palace, right? When, number one, Palace is a tough place to go to. Selhurst Park, you know, the atmosphere is good. First game of the season, away from home, Friday night. To perform away from home on your Premier League debut with a whole new back line and a goalkeeper, right? With the pressure on you because of the fact that we paid 19 mil and you've been out for the squad for 3 years. To go and perform like that, he had an absolute masterclass. You know, and everything. Name me one game this season when you could say Saliba's had a bad game. Name me one game where you guys think Saliba's had where you can really pick out since Saliba's not been on, you know, the best of his form. Because I can't really think of many. You know, every single game he drops at least 7, 8, 10 out of 10 performance. 8 out of 10 performances. At least every single game. You just know what you're going to get with Saliba. You know, very composed, very calm with the ball. And even when defensively as well. bro don't have to even go to the ground. You know, you see most defenders go to the ground, really reckless. But Saliba, because he's always in the right position all the time, literally wins the ball every single time. Because his positional awareness is so good that he don't even have to go to the ground to slide tackle. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's just so composed. His positional awareness is fantastic. Aerially as well is superb. We're seeing some of the goals he scored this season. He's bagged a few goals from himself. I mean, the one against Bournemouth, wow, that was superb, mate. That's where the song came out. And obviously, he scored a few against. Did he score against Fulham as well? Or I think that was Gabriel. But that goal against Bournemouth was unbelievable. You know, outside of the box. That's what he can do. And at the end of the day, I've been crying out for this guy to be in an Arsenal shirt for years now. To be fair, ever since we signed him, guys, and people in the chat, you know, any regulars in the chat who watched my channel 3 years ago, you guys would know that I said sending Saliba out on loan was a mistake. When Unai Emery signed him from Saint Etienne, we sent him out on loan. I think he went out on loan to where did he go out on loan to? No, it wasn't when Emery signed him. It was when Arteta's first season, right? And was in the Europa League group with Dundalk, Moldes, and Rapid Vienna. And man didn't even get picked. Man didn't even get picked. There's players over like there's a guy called Harry Clark, yeah. When there's a guy called Harry Clark who's no, I don't think he's even at Arsenal anymore. He got picked over Saliba, by the way. McGuinness, a youngster, got picked over Saliba in that Europa League squad. I was like, why is my man getting no minutes even in that Europa League against Dundalk and Mold? Like, no disrespect, but come on. You know, and then we sent him out on loan to obviously back to Saint Etienne, and he won the league. No, he didn't win the league. I think he played in the French Cup. The French Cup final with Saint Etienne, and then he went to Nice, and then obviously he went to Marseille. Marseille, he shined, by the way. Marseille against Mbappe as well. You guys remember? Yeah, this guy's for me Arsenal's most important player. It's simple as that. He's 22 years of age, right? Arsenal, big up for signing him down as a new contract, but yeah, we had to do this. Otherwise, I reckon PSG, you know, would have got this guy. So yeah, I'm buzzing, guys. I'm buzzing. Let me know your thoughts on William Saliba. We'll go through comments in a minute as well, as always. But yeah, Saliba signing a new contract, people. Let's go to the next piece of news. Then we are going to talk about my Italian, Forza Italia. Forza Azzurri. We do play Spain in the Nations League very, very soon. But yeah, we're going to talk about my Italian winner, Federico Chiesa. Obviously, Arsenal apparently showing interest in this player, Chiesa from Juventus. We're going to get my thoughts in a minute. Let's read through this. So, yes, Juventus star Federico Chiesa is the latest name to be linked with Arsenal. Some of the transfer move to Arsenal. I don't want to join this conversation. I'm good, mate. According to the Italian outlet La Repubblica and via TBR, both the Gunners and Newcastle are interested in Chiesa, who is said to be valued in the region of 60 million, obviously 51 million Great British pounds. It is claimed that Mikel Arteta's side have made contacts with Serie A giants to inquire about the availability of the Italian international, who is now in the final 2 years of his contract in Turin. Chiesa has established himself as one of Italy's hottest prospects a couple of years ago, but since suffering an ACL injury during the 2021-2022 campaign, he struggled to hit the heights that he has shown in pre-injury. The 25-year-old will offer versatility in attack, utilize that's a good word, isn't it? Utilize century and on both flanks last season. But he's right-footed and favours the left wing, a profile that is similar to a number of our current Arsenal forwards. Martinelli, Trossard, Reece Nelson are in the same mould. With Bukayo Saka, the only first-team attacker that is left-footed, with a Howend Academy graduate predominantly operating from the right flank. Saka's played in every Premier League game in each of the 2 last Premier League campaigns. That's mad, by the way. If that don't scream to that, we need a backup for Saka, then I don't know what does. Something that has led Arsenal supporters urging the club. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. So he's the youngster of the Bourbon. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think it means like give him a rest, right? When asked about potential burnout back in March, the 21-year-old told ESPN, "I just try and be as professional as possible and take care of myself." What's this bit? Eat the best, sleep as much as I can, and when I'm in training, learn as much as I can, and in game, just play 100%. I leave the rest in God's hands. God's been taking care of me. Some tackles I could have been lucky, but I wouldn't call it luck. I believe in God. He's taking care of me. I've just been saying it, and hopefully I continue doing my best for Arsenal on the pitch, so we can have the happiness at the end of the season now. That was when we was in a title challenge, and now we bottled the league title, but who cares? Anyway, let's talk about this man here, yeah? My Italian, Federico Chiesa. Yes. Big fan of this guy, people. Look, I'm going to use my Italian bias here. This guy, right, on his day, is up here. Elite level player. Elite level. Oh, let me tell you something. Like, on this day, I mean, guys, you all watch the Euros, right? I'm sure everyone watched the Euros. The Italians won it. Forza Italia. Look how good that guy was in the Euros, yeah? Man, ripped everyone apart. Ripped Spain apart. Ripped Austria apart. Ripped England apart. Ripped Wales apart. You know, man ripped everyone apart pretty much in that Euros. He was on smoke. My question is, why did he go to Juventus? You know, at Fiorentina, he was as balling, bro. And to be fair, in his first season at Juventus, he's world class. Pre-injury. Now, this is what's happened with this man, guys, yeah? ACL happens, yeah? And I think, guys, you know how bad ACL injury is, yeah? He gets an ACL injury for Juventus, and ever since that injury, he's not been the same. He's not been the same at all. He's barely been getting into our squad for the, he didn't even get picked for the Euro qualifiers when we played against Malta in England. He barely got picked. He got sent back home because he was still having the same injury apparently. So this man has not been the same player, ever since that injury. He is extremely injury prone. But pre to his ACL injury, he was fine, no injury prone whatsoever. But as soon as he's got the ACL injury, ever since that day, he's been injured after injured after injured. That's one of the big issues, which could make Arsenal not sign him, in my opinion. I would love him at Arsenal. Of course, I would love him at Arsenal. 51 million, he's valued at. For me, he is worth that. I don't think we're gonna get him though. This is just obviously a rumor, just a little bit of talk. Arsenal are apparently showing their interest, but I don't think we're gonna get this guy. He is very versatile. He's extremely versatile, very skillful. He's got the pace, and for me, I'll take him. Of course, I'll take him. And I'll tell you why I'll take him. Right, this man is not going to come in and start over Martinelli. In my opinion, he could. Look, if he gets his potential up, and if he, signs for Arsenal, and then he could challenge Martinelli for his position, of course. But speaking right now, ain't no way he's going to come into Arsenal and take him over and start over Martinelli. No chance. Same with Saka, right? He's not going to start over Saka. This guy will be a very, very good squad player. A very good squad player. Champions League next season, this guy's the man, by the way. This guy's a man. And in the Champions League, this man's got the experience. Do you remember when he played for Juventus in the Champions League? And he bagged a few goals. I think he scored against Chelsea. He's got the experience in the Champions League. A player that we need this man for the Champions League next season. Should we take a look at some of his stats? Because I know his stats are shocking, right? But then I'm gonna look at let's go transfer market quickly and let's look at the stats. Smash that buttons up, people, right? Listen, I know his stats are not that great, but then let's look at the games played and his stats compared, and then I'm gonna go through his stats at Fiorentina because his stats at Fiorentina was amazing, right? Let's have a look at this then. So, Federico Chiesa transfer market, yeah? Let's do this. Keep hitting like buttons up, people. All right. This is the one. Transfer market, right? Yeah, even transfer market saying he's valued at 50 million. So let me have a look at some of these stats. Let's share the screen. Let's have a look. Let's see if it shows us the stats. It's showing us how many trophies he's won. Obviously, he's a Euro winner, as we know, for my country, Forza Italia. Obviously, he's won one Scudetto with Juventus, one Italian Cup. That's about it for now. All right, so yeah, so he's valued at 50 million. Right, so let's find his career. So stats in the Serie A at the moment. So he's played 21 games. He's only scored 2 goals this season. He's only scored 2 goals this season, 21 games in the Italian league. He's got 5 assists. And then if we go Champions League, he's not even played a game in the Champions League. He's played 1 game. I think, and then he came off the bench for that one. Now, them 21 appearances are not starts, by the way. They're all coming off. Half of them are all coming off the bench, pretty much. I don't know if I can show it, but those 21 appearances, they're half of them are off the bench, by the way. Listen, this screams like another Nicolas Pepe, because Pepe, right? And I will talk about him in a minute. But Pepe is another one who has lots of appearances, but they all come from the bench. You know, when it's Pepe's only started like 7 games in a row for Arsenal. It's the same with this guy for Juventus this season. But yeah, Europa League he did score. Europa League he did score a goal and he got an assist. And then Coppa Italia he scored as well. So yeah, look, his total season, you know, in all competitions at the moment is this is last season, is obviously, you know, 4 goals and I think 7 assists. 4 goals and 7 assists. Look, at the end of the day, he's not played a lot this season. This is this season, right? Let's go to his overall stats going through every single season, yeah? So, overall stats, right? This was let's have a look. Right, so right, 2021 season, when he picked up that ACL injury, man only played 14 games. And he picked up 2 goals and 3 assists in those 14 games. Champions League, he played 2 goals and 1 assist. Then Serie A, post ACL injury, Serie A, he played 30 games, so played quite a lot. He played more games, got 8 goals and 8 assists. Not that bad, in my opinion, right? Italian Cup in that same season, 4 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Champions League, that season in the Champions League, he balled. Yeah, man was a baller in that Champions League season. 8 games, 4 goals, and 1 assist. And then obviously Fiorentina, 34 games, 10 goals, 9 assists, and that is pretty much his best season. Yes, that was in the Serie A for Fiorentina. But yeah, look, this guy's world class, and I'm not saying that because I'm Italian and because I've got the Italian bias, but don't get twisted. This guy's not going to come in and start over Martinelli. This guy's not going to come in and start over Saka. You know, this guy could be a very good squad player, which we do need. Another backup winner. You know, in my opinion, this guy will be perfect for a backup. He's still carrying it. I think he's still got that same injury. So, you know, get him off the bench. You know, say if Saka's not doing it on a Champions League night against Bayern Munich, for example, then get Chiesa on. For me, this guy's a perfect squad player. A perfect squad player. And look, the main thing about him, yeah, is a key buzzword is he's versatile. He's got the versatility. You know, can play either wing. He's predominantly a left winger, but look, he can play on the right wing as well. So we should go and get this guy. Now, I don't think we are going to get this guy because I don't see Arsenal splashing 51 million on him. That is his value. I don't see Arsenal splashing that on him, but you know, we have to wait and see, people. We have to wait and see. But this player I'll definitely take, 100%. Big up everyone in the chat as well. We'll go through your comments in a minute as well. Let me go through the final piece of news. We are going to talk about a bit of Kai Havertz, people, yeah? Unbelievable, I'm saying this. Actually unbelievable. So, yeah, let me share this, people. Let me share this story about Kai Havertz. Let me share it. I will go through the comments. I see what everyone in the chat as always. Let me share it. So, yeah, Kai Havertz I can't believe I'm saying this. Arsenal are interested in signing Chelsea's Kai Havertz. Yeah, you right, guys. Yes, you did hear that right. Arsenal interested in signing Chelsea's Kai Havertz. There he is. Kai Havertz, people. Yeah, unbelievable. Right. Right, agree. Whatever. Arsenal plotting a move for Chelsea for Kai Havertz in the summer transfer window, as Mikel Arteta looks to strengthen his attack for next season, according to the Telegraph. The Gunners fell short last season in the Premier League title race with Manchester City. Injuries to some key players and a lack of quality options from the bench cost the North Londoners as they finished second. So Arteta is keen on bolstering his squad this summer. Arsenal main priorities least sign class midfielder. They've been linked to several players: Rice, Mount, Zubimendi, Caicedo, and Goodelman. The club is set to sell Granit Xhaka. We know this. However, signing the four could also be on the cards, and Havertz has emerged as a surprise transfer target. Of course, it's a surprise, mate. Jesus. The Telegraph claims that Chelsea are facing a dilemma over the future of the German international. The Blues are planning a massive clear out, and Havertz could be among the players expected to leave for Stamford Bridge if they receive a huge offer. The situation has alerted Arsenal, with the newspaper suggesting the Gunners are now showing keen interest in signing Havertz, but they face competition from Real Madrid and at least two other clubs. Reinforcement, apparently. Havertz has blown hot and cold since moving to Chelsea from Bayer Leverkusen in 2020. His debut season, he scored the most important goal of his life. Chelsea defeated Manchester City 1-0 Champions League. Yeah, that's what he lives off, by the way. If he never scored that, useless player. But that's why he gets hyped up, because he scored that goal against. Honestly, people. I'm going to get my thoughts on him in a minute. He's ranked up a total of 139, scored 32 goals and registered 15 assists across all competitions. Last season, he featured, I should say, in 47 games and made 10 goal contributions in all competitions as Chelsea failed to secure European football. According to the Telegraph, Chelsea's asking price of 70 million for Havertz has far put off potential bidders. Of course it has, mate. The 23-year-old has just 2 years left on his contract. Mauricio Pochettino's side believe their valuation reflects the market rate. It believes that Havertz has not indicated desire to extend his Chelsea contract. Therefore, his value will drop significantly next summer. So Chelsea may lower their demands if they want to cash in. Arsenal could be the perfect place for Havertz. Really? Are you sure? To grow and become one of the best forwards in the world, but only time if the Gunners will decide to form their interest with a firm offer. Right, let's talk about this man then. Let's talk about this guy then. Kai Havertz, people. Right? Kai Havertz. Chelsea want Martinez anyway. So yeah, I do think Havertz will be leaving Chelsea. But let's scroll up. Let's find him. What's all these ads, by the way? What the hell are all these ads? This is going to get me demonetized. This is going to get hilarious. All right, so Kai Havertz, people, 70 mil for this. For 70 mil for Kai Havertz. Seriously. No, honestly, people, right? Would anyone in the chat actually take Kai Havertz? Please let them know. Anyone in the chat, please change my mind on why you take why you guys would think Kai Havertz is a good, fit for Arsenal. Real Madrid are in for him. Real Madrid, please take him. I don't want him. 70 mil for Kai Havertz as a striker. This guy is honestly useless. He is useless. Why would I want Jordan? I know you're German, but I'm sorry, for Chelsea he's useless. Mate, there's better options. Right? There's better options than Kai Havertz. There's so many better options than Kai Havertz. Honestly, I'd honestly rather Florian Balogun to Kai Havertz. I'm not even joking. Yeah? This guy is useless. Real Madrid, please take him. Real Madrid, what are we? Why are we getting Chelsea retired players? I thought we'd gone past that. I thought we'd gone back past that Arsenal, yeah? Looking at Chelsea retired players. We already got Willian, David Luiz, Jorginho. Like, come on. We do not need this guy. Go and use that 70 million for it somewhere else, elsewhere, which is actually going to benefit us. Kai Havertz washed. Yeah? Last time he's actually good was probably that season where he scored the Champions League goal, and that was it. He's washed, bro. Honestly, Timo Werner was better than Kai Havertz, in my opinion. Timo Werner was better. And some of my Chelsea mates, yeah, I said that to them, and they apparently say that Kai Havertz is a good player. I'm like, how? I don't understand it. I honestly don't get it, guys. Kai Havertz, I don't want anywhere near Arsenal. You know, go and get Ivan Toney. Yeah, I agree that we need a new striker. So then go and get Ivan Toney from Brentford. Prem proven. Target man. You know, you can get on ahead of Reguiló's head as well. Aerially as well. You know, we love to rip crosses into the box. For me, he's a perfect man to get on the end of those, obviously. Right? Holds the ball up very well as well. Ivan Toney. Go and get him. I would honestly rather Dusan Vlahovic and Kai Havertz. And you guys know that I don't rate Dusan Vlahovic highly, but I'd rather him over Kai Havertz. I mean, and there's a debate. Who's better, Edin Nketiah or Kai Havertz? Honestly, maybe I'll give that one to Kai Havertz. But end of the day, right? I don't want this guy. You know, what is this thing we're getting Chelsea retired players who washed. Mason Mount, washed. Why do we want Mason Mount? He's washed. Kai Havertz, washed. Jorginho, I thought was washed, but he came in and actually did a good job, to be fair. So big up to Jorginho. David Luiz we got. Again, came in and did a decent job. Willian, do you remember when you saw Willian from Chelsea? Another one who was washed. And now he's actually doing well at Fulham. It's crazy, isn't it? But what is this thing of getting Chelsea retired players who are just completely washed? I don't want Kai Havertz, people. I'm sorry. People in the comment, change my mind. Change my mind. Convince me to say positive. Why we should sign Kai Havertz? I can't. Can someone in the chat let me know one reason why they think Kai Havertz would be good for Arsenal? I'd love to hear your opinions, of course. Everyone's got their opinion, and I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. So let me know on that one. But yeah, that's pretty much transfer news today, people. That's pretty much all the transfer news, the main topics today. Spoke about Saliba, obviously. Spoke about, obviously, my Italian Federico Chiesa. But yeah, that's pretty much all the news today. So I'm going to go through your comments as always. Let's get into them. And then I'm going to enjoy the sun because it's a nice sunny day. I've got... and then obviously get ready for the Champions League tonight as well. That should be a good one. But yeah, in terms of Declan Rice and Caicedo, by the way, the news is pretty much the same. You know, it's the same as yesterday. They're both agreed personal terms, but we're just waiting now for a. We're waiting for the correct fee now, and the agreement for the fee, which is going to be interesting. Right, let's get into you guys' comments. Let me go from the top as always, and let's get into you guys' comments. Let's do this. Big up to Tamina. How are you doing today? Hope you're well, Tamina, as always. Thanks for tuning in. I'm all good, thanks, Tamina. I'm all good, thank you. Yes, I got the Champions League final tonight. I got my football presentation as well to see if I win Player of the Season, Player of the Year. So yeah, I'm all good, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I think you joined earlier, right? I spoke about Saliba signing a new contract, Chiesa linked with Arsenal, and Havertz linked with Arsenal, and Declan Rice and Caicedo, they're still the same as yesterday. Caicedo wants to move over Chelsea, Arsenal over Chelsea. Yeah, he does. Arsenal's his first destination. Arsenal's his first choice, but it's whether the fact Arsenal, agreed the correct fee with Brighton. Yeah, that's the news at the moment. Kai Havertz, Samina. Kai Havertz at the moment. That's the only striker we've been linked with is Kai Havertz. You know, we've not been linked with Toney, with Vlahovic. You know, we've not been linked with any of them. Like the only striker we've been linked with is Kai Havertz. So there we go. Bit up my man. Wagwan to Jordan, bro. Wagwan Jordan. Hope you're well. Tamina, yes, we're doing transfers when it opens. Guys, literally 4 days, people. 4 days the window opens. 5 uploads a day. So if you're watching this new, make sure you give me a sub. But yeah, 5 uploads a day, people, when the window does open. AFC Brasilia. I don't know if Luca's watching this, yeah, but we've got EFL vlogger here. This AFC Brasilia guy called Luca Fake. I don't know if you guys know Luca AFC, right? But he called Luca AFC Fake. Listen, AFC Brasilia, right? Luca's not fake. Luca, what? Why do you think Luca's fake? What? Because he's got different opinions to yours. Like, you call him negative and fake. He's not fake. He's not toxic. He supports Arsenal. He supported Arsenal since he's probably his entire life, right? He's been to the stadium. He's got Arsenal's. He's spent his money to buy Arsenal shirts. He's got a whole channel dedicated to Arsenal. So if you call him fake, I think you're a bit wrong there, my friend. But yeah, I know you're not even an Arsenal fan as well. Apparently you're MK Don fan. So there you go, innit? There you go. Can I smash 30 likes? Yes, people. That's what I said today. That's a lot. Obviously, we smashed 40 likes yesterday. So anyone tuning in, give me a like down below. Let's go for like 15 or something like that. Saliba, Saliba FC. The best defenders of the world saying. To be fair, he's one of the best young defenders in the world. Yeah, I agree with that. He's the best defender at Arsenal. Yeah, you did, to be fair, Saliba AFC. You did say that he was not going to go PSG. Big up to Jordan. Big up to Denise TV show. Big up to Denise TV show. If you're new watching this, smash the like button. Go channel if you are new. We've got my man Stan as well, Stan Kroenke. Stan, 200 mil to spend is not enough, my friend. We need 400 mil. Mate, we need 1 billion. Big up to you, Stan. Hello, would you rather sack Arteta or sign big players? Sign big players. Big up, Josh. Hope you're good, my friend. I'm good, Chelsea fan. How are you? I'm good, mate. Hope you're well as always. Yes, listen to Chelsea fan, guys. Look, man's Chelsea fan, and he's watching me, so big up to him. Absolute real one as always. Big up to you, always tuning in as well. So hope you're well, man. Big up to you, James, mate. He's a baller. He's just got mad injury. Yeah, exactly. Facts, bro. Ever since he got that ACL injury, he's just not been the same player like he was back in, the Euros for Italia and all that. So yeah. Big up to Paul. How you doing, mate? As always. Absolute legends. Hope you're well, my friends. Chiesa to Arsenal would be class, would be an unreal signing. Yes, I agree. Definitely. Chelsea want Lautaro Martinez. They do. That's the type of striker that Arsenal should try and get, in my opinion. So like Lautaro Martinez, I'll take. Yeah, I know, Jordan. I know. Liverpool fan forever. What's the difference between those two? I know one of them. I know one of them's Jordan Highman, but I don't know who the other one is. Big up to Chris. How you doing, mate? Well, with Havertz as a player in there with the proper coach. All right, so do you think Arteta, Chris? Are you saying Arteta will get the best out of Havertz in your opinion? Do you think Arteta is a proper coach? Someone like Pep Guardiola would probably get the best out of Kai Havertz. Someone like Diego Simeone, Carlo Ancelotti will probably get the best out of him. Yeah, I definitely think if he goes to Real Madrid, Ancelotti would get the best out of him, definitely. Bro, I'm not live at 8. Bro, there's going to be no stream at 8 tonight. There's going to be no stream at 8 tonight, my friend. Why would Arsenal want him? You can get a better player. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, I bet you can't wait till he leaves, man. As a Chelsea fan. I don't know who it is, Jordan. I don't know. I think there's smoke screen to get real to put their money up for him. Yeah, that's true, to be fair. Arteta's ruined Pepe. I agree with Pepe 100%, bro. Mate, I want Pepe to stay, Stan. I honestly want Pepe to stay. Like, he's came back from loan. I think he deserves another chance. I think he's a baller. Pepe's a bad man, isn't he? He's a baller, but I don't see. I just don't see Arteta keeping him. Honestly, I don't. It's a shame because he deserves to start. He deserves to play, in my opinion, because I think there's still a player in there. He just needs to have a run of games. I tell you something now, Stan. Yeah, if Pepe had the same run of games that Bukayo Saka's had, Saka's played every single game, week in, week out, for the past 2 seasons. If that's Pepe, yeah, we'll see the best. We'll see the Pepe that we saw from Lille if he played the same amount of games as Saka did, right? And I felt bad for Pepe because he had Hector Bellerin behind him, who's always cutting inside, going directs. When Pepe, say we have Pepe and Ben White down that right-hand side, Ben White overlaps. It'll benefit Pepe. Like, Pepe, for me, we've got to keep him. But we won't. But we won't. Until I don't rate ballers. Well, yeah, Pepe is a baller. Aubameyang was a baller. You know, do you remember the FA Cup final win, Stan? You know, when Pepe carried us pretty much. About both of them, Pepe and Aubameyang and Emi Martinez carried us, and they're no longer at the club anymore. and that was Arteta, and that was last time Arteta last won a trophy. Funny enough, wasn't it? So yeah. But yeah, guys, any more comments? Let me know. Any more questions? Let me know. Trying to look for some more transfer news. There's not much today. It's just the same old, to be honest. I presume, hopefully, when the window does open on Wednesday, we can have a full hour stream of, you know, the latest news. Hopefully, we'll get more coming out. But if I check Twitter for Fabrizio Romano, if I check Fabrizio, let's check Fabrizio. If I check for Fabrizio Romano, like there's not much about Arsenal, is there? It's mostly about Liverpool. Honestly, Liverpool getting all their business done before it even starts. They just signed McAllister before it even started. Right, let's go. Let's look at. Here we go. Let's see, my man. Here we go. PSG transfer news. What else we got? Oh wait, is this about Arsenal? Oh, here we go. We found some Arsenal news finally, and it's about a striker. Wow. Don't know who this guy is. Does anyone know who this guy is? Please let me know. Let's share the screen. Who's this guy? Is he a striker? I think that's all I know about him. Montpellier president on Wahali. 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 How do you pronounce this guy's name? Wahi. Is it Wahi? His agent is in discussing with 4 or 5 big clubs. We know that he likes Arsenal a lot. Told 100% paylaid. So he likes Arsenal a lot. That's pretty much the news. So does it mean Arsenal going to be in for the guy? I don't know, mate. I've never heard of this guy in my life. I don't know anything about this kid. I know the team, Montpellier. They play in France. They play in Ligue 1. They ain't that great, to be fair. You know, they ain't that great. They're sort of like a mid-table French club. Let's be honest with it. 4 or 5 big clubs are in for him. Hopefully Arsenal are one of them. But at the same time, who are you? Do you know what I mean? Who is that guy? This man's a bad man as well. Rafael Leao signed a new contract with AC Milan. Player I would definitely go and take, but he's gone. Brandon Diaz is going back to Real Madrid. Come on, man. Let's get some Arsenal news. Here we go. Let's have it then. Arsenal new contracts plan continues. As Martin Odegaard's next one is on the list, negotiation will take place soon. Martin Saka, Ramsey, and Saliba until June 2022 in a clean part of the project. Reece Nelson has also signed a new contract as well. So there we go. Yes, understand Arsenal have invited talks to Saliba. We obviously spoke about that towards the start of the stream, guys, with Saliba. Jan Martino's going to Saudi Arabia. Player I want to take at Arsenal as well, another one. Yeah, Jan Martino. Xavi Simons, here we go. Xavi Simons. Spoke about him yesterday, obviously. Xavi Simons will decide his future as soon as PSG have a buyback clause, but it's up to the player. Soon I decided to go with my family. To be honest, it's not in my head to leave. I read this yesterday, didn't I? I read this one yesterday. Let's have a look. Otamendi signed a new deal. Wow. All right. There's no more other Arsenal news, people. Just scrolling through Fabrizio. No, literally nothing. Oh, what's about this Kim Min-jae? Oh, yeah. All right, this is before we end it on, yeah? Kim Min-jae, right? Man United have Kim Min-jae on their list since October. Remains the main target. Release clause only valid in July. As United have contacts with agents. Newcastle were informed too. Understand Man United monitoring the French market for Plan B options. Kim Min-jae's player that Arsenal should go and bid for. Why is Newcastle bidding for him and we're not? Why is Man United bidding for him and we're not? We finished by both of them clubs this season, and we got Champions League football. Both, to be fair, both of them do as well. But we should be in the race for this guy as well. You know, I've been a big fan of this guy for quite a while. You know, I watched Napoli quite a lot. I've watched him quite a lot this season. To be fair, there's only one game where he got roasted, and that was against AC Milan. Rafael destroyed him. But yeah, other than that, guys, that is pretty much what the transfer news today, people. Let me go through the last comments. Big up to Jordan, man, legend. 5 days. It's 4 days, man, isn't it? It's 14th it opens. So 4 days. Big up to Luca, mate. I did call out that AFC Brasilia, who's not even Brazilian. He's probably like a Ipswich fan or MK Dons fan. I did call him out and said that he wasn't fake. So yeah, I'm buzzing Saliba sign. Yes, he has, my friend. Bring me Caicedo, Rice, and I'll be positive. So, yeah, same, innit? Yeah, mate. If we get both of them, I'll single-handedly say that we're going to win the Premier League next season. But yeah, that's pretty much it, people, with all the transfer news today. Yes, Fabrizio Romano, Luca is here. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is all the transfer news today. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the day. Obviously, I will be back later today, probably 10 p.m. when the Champions League final ends. Let's hope Inter Milan get the job done. Please, Inter Milan. It'd be amazing to see. I will be watching the game in the football when I do my football presentation as well. And then I'll go back home and I'll do the match reaction. There'll be no watching, obviously. But yeah. Match reaction 10 p.m. tonight. There'll be a few pre-recorded videos throughout the day as well as the day goes along. And big up for the chat as always for tuning in. Thank you for all your support recently. The sub's been going mad. We are on 4.32k now. Can we get to at least 4.4k very, very soon, people? Can we get 4.4k at least next week? Can it be done? I think it can be done with all the transfer news. So yeah, thank you guys for all the support as always. You are watching this new right now. I do daily Arsenal content. As you guys know, if you are regulars, I'm here every single day. So make sure you give me a sub down below. The grind continues, people. We're out of here. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the Champions League final tonight as well. It's going to be a good one. Forza Inter, and see you guys later tonight. Bye for now. Ciao.